The man is tall. The man is thin. The man is strong. All right. Impressive. Use a comma between two complete clauses or sentences. Think about boy fans. If there is a coordinating conjunction and two sentences, a comma is needed. Is a comma needed? Yes or no? We read the novel and the article. Is a comma needed? Yes or no? Is a comma needed? We read the novel and the article. Use a comma between two complete clauses or sentences. Are there two sentences joined by a coordinating conjunction? Now this sentence is correct. The wind blew and the fence fell down. This
Is this ironic? A pilot has a fear of flying. Is this ironic? A pilot has a fear of flying. You don't expect a person who flies planes to have a fear of flying. This is an example of irony because it is unexpected. How about this one? Is it ironic? The fuel gauge shows empty and the car stops running. This is what is expected. It's not ironic. You expect a car to stop running if it has no more gas. Now, try finding where the author uses irony as you follow along with this passage about an unlucky bear. The Bear and the Bees.
A bear was roaming through the forest when his nose caught a whiff of his favorite treat, honey. His nose led him to a beehive in a tree. Just then, 3 bees returned home and stung him on the nose to keep him from the honey. The bear lost his temper. He began to claw at the tree to destroy the beehive. His actions brought the whole swarm of bees out of the hive. The bear began to run hard and fast to save himself. He came to a river with a log floating down it. The bear took a gigantic leap and landed right on the log. He had successfully escaped from the bees. Sadly, the log sank, and the bear washed away.
Who are the characters in this text? The characters are the bear and the bees. Which sentence best describes the most exciting part of the plot? The most exciting part is the bear loses his temper, tries to destroy the beehive, and is chased by bees. What is the expected ending? Check the highlighted text. How do you expect the story to end? Based on the events of the story, you might expect the ending to be the bear escapes and is safe from the swarm of bees. What happens that is the opposite of what is expected? The bear escapes the bees but gets washed away. This is surprising. Now, as you follow along, Think about the irony in this text about Maggie and her dog Buddy. Maggie and Buddy.
Maggie loved her dog, Buddy, but he was always in trouble. Once, he chased the neighbor's chickens into the street. Another time, he stole Maggie's lunch right off her plate. One day, Maggie was horrified to find Buddy had shredded the couch cushions. "That's it, Buddy," Maggie said sternly as she cleaned up the room. "You're going to obedience school." When class ended 3 weeks later, Buddy wagged his tail with pride as the instructor gave Maggie his certificate. Maggie planned to give Buddy his favorite snack as a reward for his good behavior. When they got home, Maggie sighed as she noticed that the chewed paper on the seat next to Buddy was his obedience certificate.
Who are the characters in this text? The characters are Maggie and Buddy. Which describes the most exciting part of the plot? Which describes what Buddy has accomplished? Buddy's behavior problems seem to have been fixed when he finishes his class and earns his certificate for good behavior. What is the expected ending? The expected ending is that Buddy will get his favorite treat because of his good behavior. What happens that is the opposite of what is expected? It is surprising that right after finishing his class on good behavior, Buddy chews up his certificate. Dogs are very interesting animals, even the ones that get into trouble all the time. Here's something you might not know. A dog's sense of smell is up to 1,000 times stronger than a human's. And did you know? Dogs sweat through the pads on their feet. Let's review. Match the vocabulary word and its definition to the picture. Irony is something that is the opposite of what is expected. To sum up, authors often include irony as a part of their plot to create interest through a surprise ending.
Now apply what you've learned to text 2. Now you will read A Man, a Boy, and a Donkey, a short story based on a fable by Aesop. Then you'll be asked about narrative structure and the role irony plays in the story.